night, and you always have throughout your career. Aside from just loving the game, is there anything you think about when they're talking to you about, maybe wants you to rest, and you obviously end up not resting? The motive behind that.
I just want to hoop.
Like, for example, the other day Jason Tatum was talking about, like, there may be that one kid that showed up to watch you play, and I know that you're a guy who has a lot of fans, a lot of young kids who like you. Like, are those the type of things that go through your mind when they're trying to get you to sit?
Yeah, that's a part of it. And then now, and at the age of my career, it's like, who knows how long I'm at this opportunity. So that goes into my mind as well.
James, are there any positives you guys can take out of a game like this?
No, it's a bad game for us.
Ty pointed to the low turnovers for you guys. Is that no?
I don't know how many turnovers we had.
10.
It don't matter. If we had 20 turnovers, we won a game, and I would rather have that.
All these games are adding up. How do you kind of get yourself physically and mentally prepared to play all of them?
Physically is doing the things, lifting the weights and getting the proper treatment and recovery, and then mentally just making sure you get your rest and getting that right mind space on who we're playing and what needs to be done, in your role to be effective and win the game.
Without looking too far ahead, what are you expecting on Wednesday night's matchup against Tatum and the Celtics?
I'm not looking forward to nobody. We just got whooped at home by the Bulls.
Have you ever, through the course of your career, had just for example, this week, it's at 5 games. Can you think back to when?
Nah.
I
And
mean,
and then you add games in 2 weeks prior, a week prior to when we play. That's the frustrating part, And I don't really like to complain just because there's a lot of positives, good things that come out of this game that has allowed me to do and allowed me to be. But it's frustrating when you playing and you got trying to get a rhythm and then they add games, whatnot, and just switch the whole schedule around, which I don't think that's ever happened to me. But we've had this is gonna be this is our third and fourth already, and then we got a day off, and then we got another back-to-back, and then from here,
2 days off.
yeah, it's just it's frustrating. So for us, there's no complaining. I mean, it is what it is. But tonight we just didn't have the right bounce that we needed to have, and it showed.
What were you happy about with the rhythm that y'all did have during that 4-game win streak?
Just the what we've been looking for, throughout the beginning of the year, like the possibilities of how this Clipper team could look showed, and hopefully as these games go by and we get later in the season, we can kind of get our full roster healthy and kind of catch a real rhythm on what it's going to look like. Thanks.